Hello again. It's me, your friendly neighborhood iPad, here to give you the latest and hottest info from the EarthBound travel guide. The Dusty Dunes Desert may not be a beach, but you can still check out its local suntanning spot. Watch that the hot sand doesn't cause a severe burn. Due to the traffic jam, you'll need to walk the perimeter of the desert. Watch out for the enemies wandering around, which include poisonous scorpions and a yellow mythical-like monster. If you'd like, stop by the drugstore where you can buy some snacks and wet towels to cure any sunstrokes. Continue to the east of the desert and you'll find 2 sesame seeds as well as some contact lenses. Go back to the west to find a human slot machine and that the traffic jam has finally cleared. Well, that just about does it for this part of the EarthBound travel guide. And now for your regularly scheduled video presentation. What's going on, viewers from the internet? I'm Variety Gamer 95 back for some more EarthBound. So last time we managed to exit from Threed, a town that we saved from zombies, or that town that we saved from zombies. I can't talk. And we got stuck in a traffic jam here at the Dusty Dunes Desert. With no other option, we are forced to go around the perimeter, and that's what we're going to be doing this time. So I actually reorganized my inventory a little bit. I had to go all the way back to Threed. I have a wet towel for reasons that we'll see later. And I also have 2 more skip sandwiches in this inventory. I have 3 of them just because of something that we'll see a little bit later. That's odd. Why is there a mole playing rough here? We can fight against it too. Yeah, even though Ness can totally one-shot these guys, it's for some reason still here. Actually, this mole playing rough here has to do with status ailments. It just so happens getting off that bus causes status ailments to not be active. But getting into a fight actually fixes that. So here's an arms dealer. I don't necessarily need any of this stuff. Like Jeff's weapon's good enough. But he has the laser gun, doesn't he? Yeah. And he still has nothing for his body.
Welcome! Our paradise exists beneath that hole. Talarama is great and kind. And he knows everything Talarama does. He made us the underground rooms.
Does this Talarama really know everything now? Okay, so there are actually some enemies to come across here in the Dusty Dunes Desert. And, come on. Come on, man. I had that perfect. Oh, okay. I don't know why I'm saying this. You guys can't see my notes. Alright. So we have 2 new enemies. The first of them is the Crested Buka. Okay, I'm going to go over what Jeff has in a little bit, but let's go over the enemies first. The Crested Buka has 265 HP, 0 PP, an offense of 53, a defense of 73, a speed of 17, and 24 guts. It's almost guaranteed to be affected by hypnosis at 99%. It's highly resistant to paralysis 10%, has a 50-50 chance of being hit by flash, has a 75% weakness to freeze, and a 25% resistance to fire. It yields 3,011 experience at $103, and has a 4 in 128 chance to drop a Convicted Lunch. The Crested Buka can bash to deal low damage, trigger War Cry to lower offense to defense for the duration of the battle, and have a beginner's cease which has no effect. The second enemy, yes, the cute little UFO. It has 162 HP, 25 PP, an offense of 49, a defense of 32, a speed of 58, and 1 guts. It's immune to hypnosis, so don't try it. It has a 50-50 chance of being affected by paralysis. It has a high resistance to flash at 10%, a 50% weakness resistance to both fire and freeze, whatever you want to call it. It yields 1,519 experience, $1 to $10, but it can actually drop one of several items. The cute little UFO is one of only 2 enemies that has this unique mechanic. The item list should be on screen right now. It can fire a beam to deal mid-level damage and use Life of Alpha to recover HP for 1 enemy. The cute little UFO also has pretty high speed, so it's going to be dodging your attacks a lot of the time. You know what, I'm going to have Ness bash it. I'll go over what Jeff has in a moment. Let's use Freeze Beta, and Jeff try to shoot that thing down. These guys are dealing a lot of damage. Oh yeah, that thing has... Oh, smash hit! Nice! I want to auto-fight, but I shouldn't. Hey! Okay, so those enemies are gone. Enemy left a present. There was a boiled egg. That's one of the items that the cute little UFO can drop. Let me see. I don't know why it defaulted to Jeff's inventory. Let me see. Do I want to get rid of anything? No, I'm going to leave that behind. Jeff's level's 26. Alright. So, walking around the desert may actually cause one of the characters in the party to suffer from sunstroke. Sunstroke is basically like catching a cold. You can use a wet towel to cure it. Funny thing is wet towel can also be used to cure colds. And it's actually programmed to function like healing alpha. I'm not going to use the wet towel to cure Jeff's sunstroke. Nope. I used it on the wrong character. Crap. Let me try that again. Healing alpha. Alpha will suffice. So the chances of a character getting sunstroke are dependent on their gut stat. Ness just so happens to have the highest guts, so one may be led to believe that it's simply because Ness wears a cap. I think Wikibound actually states that, but that's false. It's dependent on their guts. Alright, let's have Jeff eat the hamburger. Guys, so there's another new enemy right there. Let me just pull up my notes. No, that's not it. That's not it either. The last one on the list, ain't it? Nope, second to last. This enemy. This is the Scorpion. It has 137 HP, 21 PP, an offense of 41, a defense of 23, a speed of 37, and 80 guts. It's gonna get smash hits quite often. It's almost guaranteed to be affected by hypnosis at 99%, has a 50-50 chance of being hit by flash paralysis, but it's very weak to freeze and surprisingly fire as well. You'd think a desert enemy would be resistant to it. It yields 1,823 experience and $140 and has a 428 chance of dropping a vial of serum. It can bash, which deals low damage, sting with its poison stinger to poison a party member, edge closer, which has no effect, and it can also use PSI Thunder Alpha somehow. I don't know how, but it can use Thunder. So, as you might guess, the biggest danger of this guy is he can poison a party member. Poisoning is much like nausea. Wow, I did say it can get critical hits, but I didn't think it was gonna get one so soon. Alright. So you can explore the desert. Just be prepared to use healing alpha a lot. I need to recover Jeff. Speaking of recovering Jeff, I never went over to picnic lunch. Let's go over that. Picnic lunch. When you eat, you recover about 80 HP. There's even a slice of your favorite cake. Wonder what kind of cake it is. Let's have Jeff eat it. 73 HP. What's his max HP? Quite a bit higher than I thought, that's what. Peanut cheese bar. Gee, I don't have too many good recovery items. Jeff, eat a calorie stick. Whatever that would look like. Let's go ahead and fight these guys. You want to explore the perimeter of the Dusty Dunes Desert because they'll get you quite a bit of items. Yeah, get rid of the Scorpion first. Edge closer. I believe that was its turn. Alright. Go ahead and auto fight. Alright, there we go. As you might have saw, there were also a cookie. Wow, what a great item. What a great item. A double burger. That's a new item. It restores quite a bit of health. Jeff took it. Double burger. When eaten, you recover by 90 HP. 100% beef. Sure. Jeff, eat the cookie. Alright, whenever you see the screen flash red, somebody's got sunstroke. Cute little UFO. Get rid of the Scorpion first because it's highly dangerous. Alpha, none of us have even made a move yet. That thing outspeeds Paula. That's kind of bad. Oh, it doesn't have that much health. And Jeff's dealing quite a bit of damage to that thing. At least one of you managed to hit it. Enemy left the present. There was a hamburger. All the items that the ability foe can drop have a 1 in 7 chance of being dropped. Why would you feel like talking to a tiny black sesame like me? I want to apologize to the white sesame that I hurt before. If I could just see her. Oh, that's right. This is actually a photo spot. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready? Say, Fuzzy Pickles. Wow, what a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories. So this black sesame has a connection to a white sesame. We should keep an eye out for it. Cup of life noodles. That's so great. Oh, that thing! That thing is the reason why I got skip sandwiches. Have Ness eat a skip sandwich so I can try to catch it. This thing right here will always try to run away from you no matter what level you are. But first we have 2 new enemies to go over. The Desert Wolf. It has 247 HP, 0 PP, an offense of 57, a defense of 67, a speed of 33, and 2 guts. It has a 50-50 chance of being affected by hypnosis, paralysis, and flash, but is highly susceptible to freeze and fire. It yields 3,740 experience, $114, and has a 220 chance of dropping a sudden guts pill, which temporarily doubles the character's guts. It can use a biting attack to deal low damage, make a piercing howl, which does nothing, and bite using poisonous fangs to deal damage to one party member with a chance of causing poison. The next enemy, the Bad Buffalo. It has 341 HP, 0 PP, an offense of 64, a defense of 104, quite high, a speed of 11, and 5 guts. It's highly resistant to hypnosis at 10%, but is almost guaranteed to be affected by paralysis at 99%. It has a 50-50 chance of being hit by flash, a 75% weakness to freeze, but it's heavily susceptible to fire. It yields 4,108 experience, $172, and has a 4/108 chance of dropping a wet towel. For some reason. The Bad Buffalo can ram and trample to deal low damage, tear into you to deal high damage, and knit its brow, wherever that is, which does nothing. Alright, so I actually don't know which one would be more dangerous. No. Use WikiBound's knowledge to shut down the Bad Buffalo. Think it's vulnerable to freeze as well. There's a wolf. Ugh. It's dealing quite a bit of damage. Okay, that should take care of it. Oh no. Okay, good. Knit its brow. Alright, so the Bad Buffalo only has physical attacks. It cannot do a thing to us. Alright. So, because we'll be invulnerable, that green enemy shouldn't run away from us for a while. Are you serious? Well, I actually have an excuse to go over this thing. So, this enemy. This is the Criminal Caterpillar. It has 250 HP, 168 PP, an offense of 37, a defense of 16, a speed of 134, so it's very fast, but it has 0 guts, and for good reason. It's almost guaranteed to be affected by hypnosis, paralysis, and flash, all at 99%, but it's very susceptible to both fire and freeze. The reason this thing runs away from you, it yields $0, but it gives 30,384 experience. The only attack that this thing has is PSI Fire Alpha. That's all it can do to you. And no, I'm not able to save Paula. I do have a Horn of Life. I do have some Cups of Life noodles. So, actually, before I do that, it would be a good idea if I put it to sleep. Because I want Paula to gain... I want everyone to gain experience, basically. So, Jeff... Actually... What do I even want to do here? No. Ness, recover your own health first. Jeff, you recover yourself. Eat a croissant. Because, yep, that thing's gonna go first. Nope. It's a good thing I had Ness recover himself. Okay. So, wait for the scrolling HP to finish. I think Ness's HP is over 200 now or something. I don't remember. Life ability restores 300 and Ness doesn't have that much yet. Damn, I didn't think it was quite that high. Okay, let's go ahead and use Hypnosis. Colonel Caterpillar fell asleep. Let's get everyone back online. Ness, use a couple left noodles on Paula. If you attack the criminal caterpillar, it's just gonna wake up. So have Ness defend. I think Paula has something to revive Jeff. Yes, the Horn of Life. It's actually gonna come in handy. Wait for Paula's HP to get back up. Use the Horn of Life on Jeff. Okay, still asleep. I'm gonna wait for Jeff to recover his health. Okay, Jeff is fully recovered. Let's go ahead and use PSI Freeze. That might actually take care of it. Okay, woke up just in time. 304 HP, it's done. Look at all that experience. 10,128 apiece. Ness realized the power of Paralysis Omega. It can make all enemies numb. Paula realized the power of PSI Shield Sigma. That's the same move that Buzz used all that time ago. So that's actually a good excuse for me to mention you cannot possibly insta-win against an enemy that back attacks you. So that may have been a blessing in disguise because I actually got to show that off after all. Hey look, an Oasis. There's a Skip Sandwich DX. Magic Butterfly. Skip Sandwiches are great for catching these as well, because they'll always run away from you. Alright. As sea monkeys live in the sea, desert monkeys live in the desert. Dessert. I mean desert, not dessert. I misread that, wow. I am happy that there are animals in the desert, aren't you? He's not speaking in parentheses for some reason. You know what? I don't have any money. There's actually a little something that we can do out here. Magic Butterfly. I don't really care. Oh look, another Oasis. Anyway, do I have any items? Yes. This guy is actually important for something later. This hole's great! Good hole, good hole, good hole. First, someone asked me to dig for buried gold. I began to feel like I was obligated to find it. Man, am I starving. Do you have any food you could spare? Sure. Seems like you have a lot of stuff. What are you gonna give me? I think you'd get the most benefit out of a picnic lunch. It's got a lot of items. Thank you. If I find the gold, I'll give it to you. Alright. Let me just check Ness. It would have been pretty funny if we got homesick from that, I'm not gonna lie. It's a small house, but please stay the night. So this is a place where you can fully recover. You can also save your game here if you want. No, I'm not gonna do that. Alright, so all we have to do is, yep, Jeff got Sunstroke again. So healing Alpha on Jeff. Not Ness, on Jeff. And we made it to the other side of the traffic jam. In fact, the traffic jam's gone. I have a skip sandwich, so let's go ahead and use it. So this is actually a slot machine, believe it or not. I'm a broken slot machine. But the Sanchez brothers and their friend are a very cheerful trio. They will make you happy. Would you like some sort of buck? I would if I had one. Basically you can get prizes out of them. Among them is a PSI caramel, which is very helpful, but it's very rare that you'll ever get it. we can actually go to the other side here. And find that the traffic jam is gone. And you know what? I want to test something. I'm curious about this now. Either that is some legitimate BS, or that only happened because of the traffic jam. How much do you want to bet? Alright. Because I'm calling BS on that. I really am. Oh! That was because of the traffic jam. I never would have guessed that that was because of the traffic jam. I thought that it was simply because that he couldn't find me on this long-ass stretch of road. But since he's here, I do want to store the wet towel. I might as well store the big bottle rocket as well. We will be able to buy those later, but not for a while. And sure, I'll get rid of a bomb as well. But I don't get it. It's not like the guy can't show up from the left. Why does he have to show up from the right? The skip salvage DX allows us to move faster for a much longer period of time. So I should be able to easily cross this road. There we go. Made it almost the whole way. And listen to this. Oh no, not yet. So we crossed through the tunnel, and Super Smash Bros. Melee players rejoice! We have made it to Fourside, the, well, fourth of the major cities of EarthBound. Let me see. This is a pretty big city, but you know what? I'm actually going to save exploration for a little bit later. I have some making up to do in the next part. Check my status. Yes. So, I guess that'll just about do it for this part. Next time on EarthBound, I'm going to go over a few things that I missed in 3, and hopefully after that, we'll explore the big city of Fourside. See you then.